Mm-hmm.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd come to talk. Ready to discuss our...
I am. Let's call the others.
Good. Good. Let us begin. Now that House Leonidas is taken care of, we can finally think about the last step in our plan.
Unite the houses. Wolfgar, Hallett, and Uhtred.
Yes, now you might think that this will be easy, but it won't be.
So what's the plan? We'll probably need to arrange for some kind of conclave, right?
Correct. I've already put thought into this, and I think it should take place on neutral grounds. If you agree to this, we will send out couriers to inform House Hallett and House Wolfgar of this conclave.
But why do you expect this to be complicated? We have a common enemy, so joining forces is the only thing that makes sense, isn't it?
Theoretically, yes. But let me explain. Lord Shane Wolfgar, the head of House Wolfgar, didn't have an heir except for one daughter, who fought in the Mage Wars. She died in the final battle in the span, because House Hallett didn't send the reinforcements they promised.
Damn it.
Correct. House Wolfgar despises House Hallett, particularly Lord Shane. His brother Ulrich is more reasonable, but he's not in charge.
Can't we just tell these Wolfgar folks to go to the Claws of Nor if they're so complicated? Wouldn't an alliance between us, House Uhtred, and House Hallett suffice?
It might, or it might not. Also, Lord Wayland Hallett might be more reasonable and less complicated, but he's still a lord. I guess what I'm trying to say... it will be complicated. You will have to make choices, and they may greatly affect how our final battle against the Purity will unfold.
Well, seems that we have no choice. Let's send out the courier.
Good. My sister and the Uhtred army should probably march ahead and clear out spots for Wolfgar and Hallett to set up camp.
Makes sense. All right. I'll let you know when we head out. Is it just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be any descent in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that, right? We're here to negotiate with the houses, not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead, and she'll brief us on the situation. What's next?
Tell me, Tahar, what state is Myra Utran in? The last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune.
Still unchanged. But rune or not, she's the head of House Utran, and she needs to be present at the negotiations.
Speaking of which,
There. Utran banners up ahead. That's Myra's camp. Got it. What do we need?
Tahar, you've come.
What's the situation?
Shane Wolfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared.
I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes. Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. They are mages, after all, and might be of help.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
Understood.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier. All right. Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wolfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
Your choice, Corporal. This way, right? That's the way?
sure.
Hold it right there, stranger. Wait. You're Corporal Tahar.
I am. I think your lord wants to speak to me.
He does.
Thank you. Now would you... Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wolfgar.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wolfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
I stopped the Bloodburn.
Did you?
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway.
You're planning to attack Greyfell.
And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
That didn't go well. What now?
Let's talk outside the camp. All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar. That's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wulfgar, pleased to meet you. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
But you're not in charge, are you?
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallett. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's
Given your brother's first impression, I'm not even sure I want his...
Oh, you need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. And I found something quite
Let me guess.
Exactly. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wulfgar has... Come back here once you have its tooth. Good luck, Tahar. And don't die.
They will fall.
Get ready. What's the plan?
You read...
Fine.
Just get...
Interesting.
That way?
Yes, of course.
Now would you look at that?
Tahar, I heard the fighting. Does that mean...
The wyvern is dead.
Let me see. Well, color me impressed. All right then, let's go see my brother. Shane, I think you should see this.
What?
Here, this is for you.
Huh. So?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Ugh, blazes, Shane. Don't play dumb with me. This man may be many things, but he's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the Puritan.
Maybe. But the question is he willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
Sure.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. Are you considering to attend this meeting, Tahar?
I at least want to know what he has to say.
You got it.
Abomination!
Sounds like a plan.
Blasted armor.
Let's see. Interesting.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down.
That's what these goddamn defilers said.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from a...
I rescued them.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face.
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. Then, the killing started.
How is that possible, though? Abominations don't always appear when a mage dies. They're an anomaly.
It probably has to do with when Lacaine unleashed the Archfire in your father's laboratory.
So one of the mages died of a natural cause and created an abomination, which killed the others, who became abominations too.
Huh? Judging by the way you talk, you're mages too, aren't you? I knew it. Well, listen up, friend. The purity is right.
It was an accident.
Now just leave me alone. I need to think.
That's the way?
That didn't go as expected. Now would you look at that?
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you?
I am.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am.
That's a long story.
Well, I hope I get to hear it one day. I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you.
You're a mage?
No, but I learned to recognize the sign. But I digress. I know why you're here.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred.
Join?
I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf.
That is correct. If House Uhtred and Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant.
But that would also make you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Nortent.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage. That's asking for a lot.
Yet it might...
Interesting.
Sure.
What's next?
Yes, Dahar? Do you require anything else?
I've had a talk with Wayland Hallett. He proposes a marriage between House Uhtred and House Hallett to force the Wolfgars into submission.
By a marriage, you mean he has asked for my hand?
Yes.
I will do what is necessary.
This is your decision, Myra. You're the lady of House Uhtred.
Yes, I am. But, as I said, I will do whatever is necessary.
So you want...
Yes. Do what you must.
We shouldn't do this, Tahar. Myra isn't capable of making such a decision in her current state of mind.
I agree. But so far, this marriage seems to be the only way to unite all three houses under one banner, and that, in return, might save a lot of lives.
Sounds like a plan. You got it.
Understood.
I said alone. I said alone. You came. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wulfgar and House Uhtred, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter.
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her, and only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her. But he didn't. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
How do you know this is what really happened at the battle?
Tahar, I am not going...
So you want to assassinate him? You know what you're asking of me, don't you? You could be trialed just for mentioning.
By whom? If we kill Wayland Hallett, their soldiers will fall into confusion. In return, we will swear loyalty to House Uhtred. You're the only one who can get into their camp. Wayland Hallett knows how many people are out for his head, which makes him rather... vigilant.
Does Ulrich know about you?
He doesn't, and it will stay that way. The moment you take the word of this to anybody else, House Wulfgar...
You'd endanger all of Northander, just because you want Wayland Hallett...
Just because I want him. I've waited years for this, and now is the perfect opportunity.
I don't...
Good. Here. All you need to do is pour 5 drops of this poison into Wayland Hallett's food or drink. And don't worry, it won't take effect before the conclave takes place. And when it does, it will be a swift and merciful death.
Yeah, you will.
Uh-huh.
that way?
Let's see.
Sure.
Tahar, pleasure to see you.
There must be another way to convince you to join us.
It's all or nothing.
But the purity...
No, don't get me wrong, Tahar. I don't like this Lacaine.
For heck's sake, the purity is murdering people. Doesn't that matter?
Everybody is murdering someone these days. But sadly, I'm a lord, and not a lone wolfish hero.
How big is...
What you're asking is the dowry worth... And that does...
That's impressive. An army of that...
She had. And judging by the position of the sun, the conclave is due to take place soon.
It is.
Good. According to the... Good. Let's meet there once it's been cleared out. Together with the Wolfgar brothers and Lady Myra.
Huh? It's up to you now, Tahar.
Tiara's breath. You there, help us!
Alright.
What is it?
Everything has an end. As you require. Let's see what we can do.
Fair enough.
I will
Let's
do
do
as I
this.
Let us make this quick.
Whatever's necessary.
Get moving.
I'll keep you shielded.
Does this never end?
You read my mind.
All right, here goes nothing. Just give the word. Fair enough. Let's do...
What is it?
Get ready.
Corporal?
Fair. Let's do this.
All right. Is this really necessary? Danger up ahead.
All right, why not?
As you require.
All right, here goes nothing.
Will do.
Here we go.
What is it?
Whatever's necessary.
What you need.
Get ready.
What's next?
I'll keep you shielded.
You'll regret this.
Lord Hallett, it has been a while.
It has. How are you, Shane? What about the wound? Is it still healing?
I'm fine. The only reason I'm here is courtesy. We won't march with either of you.
Really? Well, that's not decided yet. Lady Myra?
Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine.
Lord Hallett!
Myra? You won't get away with...
Poison? By Tiara, someone get me a healer! Are you deaf? Get me a healer!
I'm sorry, John. We're done serving that bastard.
What the... Treason? This is treason! You can't... Now! For the light!
Don't harm my brother!
All right, here goes nothing.
Get moving.
More fighting.
Does this never end?
Well. Shit.
You did this?
Well observed, brother.
You betrayed us.
Yeah. I guess I did.
But why? I don't understand, Ulrich.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and watch while House Wulfgar breaks into pieces?
You're obsessed with your bloody feud with Hallett.
We can't win this war.
You told them of the...
Correct.
But it's over, isn't it?
That was just a taste of what they have prepared.
What do you mean?
I'm a traitor. And even though Corporal Tahar has quite some first-hand experience with betrayal himself, I doubt he'll show mercy when it's someone else doing it.
By the... If you do so much as touch him, I'll kill you.
You'll get it.
Are you mad?
The punishment for treason on the battlefield is death. We are being merciful, Lord Wulfgar.
But... Fine, Tahar.
And if we're out of luck, the remainders of the Hallett camp. Whatever that was.
I doubt we'll ever...
Yes.
Then let's fight back. Yes?
Corporal?
Building completed.
All right.
Danger up ahead.
Let's see what we can do. Your struggle. I will do as I must.
They will fall.
I'll keep you shielded.
What do we need?
That should work.
Yes?
More fighting. Does this never end?
You read my mind.
I will do as I must.
Get ready.
Let's see what we can do.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Is this really necessary?
Danger up ahead!
Whatever's necessary. What's next?
All right.
Let us make...
Here we go.
Fine.
I need help over here.
I'll keep you shielded.
Get ready.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready. So, what's the plan?
I will do as I must.
What do we need?
Danger up ahead!
As you read my
Here
mind.
goes nothing.
Everything has an end.
I'll keep you shielded.
All right, good work. Let's tell our people we're ready to head back to Mullendir.
Fine by me. This was quite the ride.
Interesting. Now would you look at that? Interesting.
You're back. Tell me, Tahar. Was it really necessary? Giving Myra to that man?
It was for the greater good. She said it herself.
She's not herself, be that as it may. Anyway, no point in delaying the inevitable any further. We should...
I am.
Good. Then let's call your companions. Thank you for coming. I take it you know the purpose of this meeting? Our final battle is up ahead. We will take back Greyfell, kill Lacaine, and save, well, Tahar's mother. You all know what's at stake. If we lose this battle, then there's no one left to stop Lacaine. So, first of all, thanks to Ulrich Wulfgar and his betrayal, Lacaine knows we're coming. He has gathered his army in the span. So that's where the final battle will happen.
The Golden Road.
Yes. As you all know, almost every trade route of Northander leads through there. It's very easy for him to make a stand. The Queen's River draws a clear line between the Greykeep side and where we'll be coming in from.
So, what's your strategy?
I'm afraid there's only one. Brute force. We'll have to crush through his defenses like a warhammer through an armor. That's where House Wulfgar comes in. They will block off either the western or the southern routes through which the Purity would probably send in reinforcements. It's a shame House Hallett isn't supporting us too. That'll make the battle a lot harder. Once we've defeated their army, we'll advance to Greykeep. Questions?
Yes. How big is their army?
Massive. We already scouted the area. There's Bane, there's Deathmen, there's Templars, and Ironworms.
In other words, Lacaine knows we're a threat and gathered his entire force to stop us. Good. Because that'll be our chance to take out the entire Purity with one blow.
As I said, we cut off the snake's head.
Then prepare. Lacaine won't show mercy, and neither will we. So I want every blade sharp. This is the only chance we're getting.
Well said, Tahar. Now get prepared. We'll head out at first light.